and welcome to another Animal Crossing video. My name is Lainey, and if you're new here, welcome. In today's video, I want to work more on my resident services area. I also want to clear out this section here. I thought I knew what I wanted, but it is not working out the way that I planned, and I keep coming to a blank. So I decided I'm just going to make a direct path from my entrance to resident services. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am still getting over being sick, so my voice still sounds a little different, and I'm also very breathy while I'm talking because I can't fully breathe through my nose. So this is probably going to be another minimal narration video. I'll probably just pop in here and there to add a comment if that's okay. I'm having to edit out so many breaths during my talking. Yeah, being sick sucks, but what sucks, I think, a little bit more is being sick while having to be in a car for 2 days. It's not fun. Granted, I didn't have to do any of the driving. My husband and I did a 2-week little family trip where we stayed in Arizona for a week and saw my family, and then stayed in Texas for a week and saw his. As we were leaving, we both started feeling under the weather, and so we had to drive from Texas to Colorado, both of us with a pretty bad cold. It was not super fun, but like I said, I thankfully didn't have to do any driving. My husband will not let me drive his car, let alone, I'm lucky that I'm even able to breathe on it. So yeah, no, definitely glad to be over that. It's been a while since I've gotten sick. This video is full of Jeremiah just being absolutely freaking adorable. I'm still pretty new here on YouTube, and you guys don't know a whole lot about me. One of my favorite things to talk about is my pets, so comment down below if you have any pets. If you don't have any, what kind of pets would you want? I have 4 pets. I have 2 dogs and I have 2 cats. I've got 2 pit bull mixes, Godzilla, or Zilla for short, and I also have my little Goosey Goo. And then my 2 cats are Oliver, my little orange boy, and Melly, who's my little ragdoll mix. Oh, Oliver! Oliver just had his head in my Dunkin' Donuts bag. I love all my pets. They're amazing and awesome, and they get on my nerves, but I'm sure I get on theirs too, so it's an even battle. as I was working on this pathway, I had to keep reminding myself to make it wide enough so that I could add trees throughout it, because as I've ranted on in the past, the rules for placing trees in Animal Crossing is so stupid. That's besides the point. I ended up having to continuously widen the path as I was working on decorating, and I was worried at one point that it would look a little too wide, but I did end up liking how it turned out in the end. If you want to know where any of my custom designs are from or what the codes are, I honestly, unfortunately, probably could not tell you the exact code. I saved these a while ago, so I am going to go through Pinterest. Hopefully I saved some of them there, and if I can't find the exact ones, then I will try to find the most similar ones. I know I am the worst, but a lot of them you can find super similar dupes too. There's so many cute little paths if you just look on Pinterest. That's what I will sit for what feels like hours and do. I'll just look through custom designs, but yeah, I will link whatever I do find down below, or I won't link it, I will just put the code. Something that I'm gonna come back to that was not proper English. Something that I'm gonna come back later and do is fill in the smaller areas with different decor. As I was building, I was sort of trying to think of stories, different things that people could be doing around the island. Like, there's some little kids that were playing hopscotch somewhere, maybe get a custom design for that. And they've got some toys laying around, or different picnic areas, like different areas that tell a story throughout the town, I guess. And that's something that I will come back around, not during this video, but at a different point, and just do a small area decorating sort of video. But yes, it will look a lot more filled in later on. Right now I'm just focusing on getting the main layout done for everything. Okay, and here coming up is another adorable Jeremiah moment. He's definitely my favorite villager. Hands down. And it was completely unexpected, honestly. I had no intention of having Jeremiah as a villager on my island in the, long run, the final bunch, but there's no way that I can ever say goodbye to Jeremiah. Yeah, and he tried to leave, if you remember from last video. Okay, I want to jump in here and say that my heart dropped when I saw Jeremiah with the thought bubble. It's only because I hadn't played in so long, and so I hadn't talked to him in so long. I unintentionally hurt him, and that's all on me. But we're good now. We moved past it. There's no beef on Maple Elm. We're good. These bubble machines are definitely my favorite part of this build. It adds so much, I think, magic to the forest vibes. I don't know, I love it. I don't know if you noticed in the beginning, but I took a lot of the blue flowers out of my entrance build. I wasn't really a fan of how it was looking with all the other warm colored flowers that I was using, so I ended up replacing those with red, orange, yellow colored flowers, also white flowers. And I think that's gonna be sort of the color theme amongst the flowers and bushes and whatnot. I really like the warm toned with the pine trees and the forest. I had a lot of fun planting a bunch of flowers all over the place. Hyacinths are also my favorite type of flower, one of my favorite types of flowers. And when I was at Tractor Supply, they had a hyacinth growing kit. I have never seen that before, and I really want to go back and get it because I think that would be so much fun to do at home. I like to run back and forth between the paths just to get a feel of what it's like to go through the island, and if there's anything that I feel like needs to be different, it's just something that I feel like helps me with developing new areas. Alright, and I think that is going to wrap up today's video. Also, I wanted to show you guys, look at how good the campsite looks when there's a visitor. Wow, I finally somewhat finished my resident services. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Comment down below any different ideas that you guys might have for my island. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram. I will have that linked down below. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.